Hello and welcome back to George's Gaming Guide. So today I'm doing part 2 of the ATT build, and I've got two guests. So we've got Xavier and Lohan. So if you two like to introduce yourselves.
Xavier, I think you can go first. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hello there. I'm Xavier. I've joined George and Breaking the Head a couple of times, and they've been so kind to invite me over. So here I am.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's great to have you. It's nice to actually see you rather than just having the text coming through. So really appreciate you joining.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
Yeah, it's just to kind of thanks Xavier for making the time and effort. Like it's on a Sunday evening. Also to join us with regards to the group. It's awesome to see that we have a lot of fans that is actually joining from across the world. Like I've mentioned in previous channels or previous live streams with Nigel and George. We both have our own YouTube channels and basically provide content with regards to our Lego sets or the themes that we actually like to invest and play with. But we mostly focus on, or mostly me, I focus on Lord of the Rings castles or Star Wars or a little bit of Harry Potter. But yeah, that's my content that I actually focus on from my perspective.
Excellent, and thank you again for joining. Ryan, can I just check? Have you got the volume turned up on your PC? Because you get a lot of feedback when you're talking.
Yes, my volume is turned on.
Have you just turned it down a bit? Because that seems better.
Okay. Is that a little bit better?
That's a lot better. Yeah, it was basically squeaking every time.
Okay, maybe I can just add my earphones. Let me check if but yeah, that's cool.
Because I thought it was us last time, which one with our headsets in today. But yeah, but we've still got the noise. Yes. So do you want to give a quick introduction of the set, George?
Yeah, so this is the new ATT Walker, set number 75337. This set's made out of 1,082 pieces, but we're only doing one bag today, which is the last bag. It includes 8 minifigures, 7 of which we have, which are 3 Battle Droids, 3 to 12 Clone Troopers, a Commander Cody, and then the Clone Gunner, which is in bag 6. And then we've also got a Spider Droid. And yeah, that's about it really. So I'm gonna wait for Dad to come over, and then we can start building. Really.
Yeah, let me just try and switch camera. You try that.
Scott's trying to do it without looking.
Yeah.
You're not that good.
Well, you're trying to sound not very good. No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, we should be able to put the names back on there. There we go. Right, so you want to get started, George? I'll come and join you.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. No, I was just checking how the earphones. So yeah, basically I saw what was it today? There was this one lady that was selling like a box full of Lego, and I saw the clone troopers of the 212th Legion. I was asking her if she was selling it, and that was what I posted today earlier on the group. And yes, I'm not sure what the 212 clone troopers actually go for, but she was like just selling it for 50 Rand each. So, and she's very close to me, and I asked her if if it's worth, or basically if I can go and fetch it from her, and she said no, like next week. So I'm going to see if I can pick it up next week, Saturday.
Oh, okay.
That does seem very cheap.
Yes.
I think those Star Wars minifigures. I asked earlier if it was correct. The €9. Is that
yes
around one? Yeah. I think then you buy around €3 for a minifigure. That's great.
Yes, because
you can't go wrong.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people don't actually realize what the value of Lego is at the moment.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
so that's why I basically see uh, what prices they are providing. And like this one guy that I'm now chatting with regards to the Lord of the Rings, he's like, he wants to show me his pictures of his Tower of Orthanc, but I'm like, I already have the Tower of Orthanc set. He wants to try and sell it to me now.
Oh. I've bought a lot of Lego pirates, minifigure pirates,
Yes,
and
yes.
some of those are also crazy priced. I got this one cook from the set of the Bounty Hunter.
Yes, yes.
And people were asking like 20 euros for that
No,
one.
it is, but it's to see it.
Sure, that's a lot.
Oh, that's also nice. Mini.
Yes, this
all
is
the
the gunner,
details.
isn't it?
Yeah, this is the gunner, last minifigure. Jonathan,
Is that part of the 212 Legions colors or not? Or is it?
yeah, it is
Oh,
specially made for the 212.
Yeah, it's a bit
Okay,
strange
so-
because all the rest are orange, aren't they?
Yeah.
But this one's the
Yes.
gunner.
Well, it's unique because I think it is at least not 100% sure, because the normal gunners, they're full, like the green greyish colour.
Okay.
So I don't know. I presume it's just because they're custom.
And as a sneak
Those
peek
prints are
for
amazing.
as a sneak peek for next Sunday's video, got the BD1 droid at the back. Don't you can see that?
Oh, okay. So, but is that now one of the videos that you actually made now for next week?
Yeah, I was building that earlier.
Okay,
That's
why
one
you
of my videos.
And how was it? Did you actually enjoy it?
Yeah, it was a really good set to build, actually. Because I was saying to George, the R2D2 that we've got behind us, I say it's a great model, but it's twice the value of the BD1. But I actually think the BD1 is exceptional value. I'm really impressed by it.
I
Bless
think,
you.
for instance, yeah, thanks. I think with regards to BD1, he's going to be, when they start taking it off the shelves or in 2 years' time, it's going to be a valuable set to get because, it's part of the I think it was part of the gaming of the Fallen Jedi or something like that.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yes. So I think definitely that if you can get 2 or 3, like maybe one is to build and one to as a sealed collection. But yeah, I don't know if you guys actually seen the pictures that I've posted on the group. I'm really looking forward to Captain Rex helmet that's coming out and it's the second
Sounds
phase.
amazing.
Yes, so I hope it's going to be a cool detail. But yeah, I'm not sure what there's an apparently another 501st battle pack that's coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. It's,
Yes.
yeah,
So
quite interesting.
and I think if I think about it, I'm not sure if it was euros or if it was pounds, which is the pricing that I added to the group. But I think it was dollars. But if it
it was
it was $20. So if it times, let's say 16, so it's 320 rand in South Africa, and it's a small battle pack. And I think it's, if you are willing to create a 501st army, that's something worth to get, and basically not only buy to create the army, but also seal collection to sell it in the future.
See, we've never done that. We tend to get one of every set and just build it. I mean, the only thing we probably won't build is a minifigure that I got recently, which was I managed to get hold of the blue milk Luke from the
Yes.
Because I ordered the Skywalker Saga game 18 months before it came out.
Yes.
The price had gone up by about £20.
Well,
sure.
So it seemed crazy to cancel it, but then it wasn't the deluxe version, so I didn't get the blue milk Luke. And so I found someone who sold it to me very reasonably, because most of them were going sort of £50-60, and I think it was less than half of that. So I was really lucky to get it.
Yes.
I see also in that the picture, I got it in front of me, Loan, of 2 times Mandalorian S3 for €99. I wonder what that will be then.
Yes, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what, because it's season 3 that's coming out. I'm not sure which date, because I know the Game of Thrones came out, and I'm trying to get my parents to register for Netflix. Like the elderly people, they're not like very good in technology, so I'm the guy that's actually trying to get them to join it. But like, for instance, I would definitely like to see what they present for the season 3 of Mandalorian. Like, definitely, like, I think it looks like Mando is going to hand over that lightsaber sword to, who's that other lady? Bo-Katan. I think he's going to hand it over to her.
Yeah.
Because apparently, sorry, you can talk.
Yeah, I was just wondering for Grogu, the baby Yoda. I think it's such a cute little creature, and they made it amazing. Huh?
Basically, but I think from my side, it's time that they actually start presenting the character with starting to speak in English. Like, Grogu needs to start learning how to talk. What's that other character?
Yoda.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, I'm forgetting all these names tonight. But
Forget about Yoda.
So basically, I think if they start introducing new stuff, but what is very nice from Star Wars is basically they are introducing different demographics of different characters and different cultures and stuff like that. But it's like from different planets. It's not like from planet Earth, but it's very interesting to see, and the costumes that they provide, and who's the enemy, who's the allies, and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, so
or the USCS Razor Crest.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have to make it like blow up, right? Because that ship got banged up in every episode.
Yeah. No, I did say to George, I wonder if it'll just be a pile of bricks from the last time you see it.
Exactly. There you go. You have UCS. Brick stickers.
Yeah, basically, just like an April's Fool's. Like, create a picture with a Razor Crest that's in pieces. Just pieces, and everybody's like, what is this? Is this now the UCS
black flag for it?
Everybody wonders why it's really cheap and it's useless.
That'd be really good, actually. So you actually
build it.
The main part of the set is the train, and then you just have pieces that are laid on it.
Yeah, but definitely, I'm looking forward to those from a collector's side, and I think Xavier will agree, because if I look at his collection, it's a massive collection with pirates and stuff like that. It's expensive to buy everything. You can only focus on certain sets. So basically, from my perspective, I would definitely go for Captain Rex, like getting 2 of those sets. One is sealed, one is to build, and also Commander Cody's helmet, and then go for the 501st Legion. Because I'm trying to kind of like create my own Bricklink store in South Africa, because there's not a lot of stores like what you get in Europe. And So the competition is not that intense. So
is there also a market for it?
Yes, basically what I've realized is there is a market, but it's basically disguised. We're not actually seeing the potential of Lego in South Africa. Like for instance, I remember when I was studying introduction to engineering design. It's kind of like introduction to different aspects of civil, mechanical, or electrical engineering. The one project that we needed to do as a group, we had to build a crane out of Lego, but it wasn't. You couldn't use like motorized functions, which works with electronics. It had to work with by hand. So that was the only time that I've actually seen it being introduced in university level. But now what I'm seeing is it is being introduced in schools. We have like private schools and the state schools. So it's this two different aspects where they are introducing Lego plus programming and mechanizing the whole system itself. So they can actually build robots or drones and then utilize Python to program the whole thing to move from one place to the other.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see it, but yeah, to be honest with you, we are still very far behind with regards to education from the other countries out there. So are you guys coping with the set now or not?
Yes, it's not too bad. We're getting there. So we've done the flap on the back. So that's taken three of the four stickers that were left. I think it's just off the camera, isn't it? Yeah, so we've done this bit at the back. You just got the three stickers on it.
Yeah, you can actually basically, when you finish, just like have a run through with the whole set of how it looks. Like when I compare it to my ATT Walker, the detail is totally different to what mine is with regards to the legs, but the rest looks similar. But yeah, and also I don't have a lot of clone troopers that's with in that certain other ATT set.
Yeah, so I would have liked the old ATT set, but we couldn't find anywhere that was, or anyone that was selling it at reasonable prices.
Yeah, I think it was the first one or the second one that came out. But there's someone that's still selling an ATT Walker set in South Africa.
Yeah.
For 3,000 Rand. If I quickly just work it back, it's like 188 euros. So
it's about £160 then.
Yeah. So basically, there's still one that is available, and no one has actually bought it yet. So it's still available, but it's not like it's a little bit more expensive, than the new ATT that came out.
Yeah.
Why would you buy an old, expensive set when you can have the new for cheaper?
Yeah. Basically, now I'm just saying, if you are a huge collector of the old and new, like Nigel and George mentioned, I think it's the Star Wars or the Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah.
Of Obi-Wan. Nigel said that he has the one that came out in 2002. So I just can't. I think people will buy it for comparison, but I bought the one that came out in 2013, last year before Christmas, as a Christmas present for myself. So I didn't know that they were going to bring out a new ATT this year. So I just know it was an iconic set, and when I saw someone was selling it, I definitely just went for it and just got it.
Okay.
So yeah.
And the thing with the older sets as well, a lot of them have unique minifigures.
Yes.
And that's where a lot of the collector side comes from. It's the minifigures are the big parts of the set.
Yep. Or sometimes
That's heavy.
pieces.
Yeah, because I remember I had a look at building. It was actually the Republic gunship before they announced the UCS one. I was looking at building one for George because they were going for about £300, I think, for the second hand. Sealed ones. Because we wanted to get a sealed one. But I thought I'll have a try at making one. So I started pricing up the pieces and the domes for where the gunner sits on the wings. I think there were 6 of them, or 4 or 6 of them, and they were £20 each.
Yeah,
sure.
And I don't know how they can justify it. What's that, sorry?
Yeah.
They make you pay for it. It's like I tried to bricklink some of the old castle sets, and there's one little set. It's called the Armor Shop, and it's like 4 big pieces, a little red roof, a lady selling weapons to the knights, and then you have 2 pieces that make the set go up in price. It's a sword and a red flag, and the red flag is a 2x2 size, and it has the old lion on it. That it goes crazy. I don't know exactly amount, but I'm sure it's like 20-30 euros easy.
Sure.
And then you have a black sword, and it's only came out in that set 1 black sword. No, Lego never made a sword black again. So if you find a black sword, it has to be from that set, and people make you pay 12 euros for a little tiny sword. Wow. It's crazy.
Sure.
And that's how they make the set valuable.
Sure, that's a lot.
Well, when I was building the latest big castle, and then I was coming at the Black Knight, the Black Falcon Knight.
Yes,
and I grabbed his sword, and I was like, "It's black." It's black, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's a black sword!" And my wife was like, "Well, you haven't never seen a black sword yet?" No.
Xavier, basically, just from your liking of castle sets, do you actually go and visit castles or all historic places, which is like medieval?
Yeah, I also like to go visit the old castles. We got a few nice ones over here.
Okay.
I don't like to go again with my young boys, but they're in the age of when they see a castle, they get the tension and they get a bit scared of a big castle, dungeons, and they rather not go at this moment. So
yeah, but you need to sometimes you're going to put them in the dungeon.
Yeah,
you're going to stay there for the rest of the night,
and there's no secret passage.
Because when I was there in the UK in 2012, we firstly went to Scotland and basically visited a couple of castles there. I'm not sure what's the castle's name. There at the Loch Ness River. It's basically very close to Fort William. Basically, it was a castle that was kind of like demolished. I think it was due to deterioration or it was attacked. But then we basically went to Wales, and Wales has a lot of castles, especially the one at Caerphilly Castle, and then Conway Castle was really a nice place to visit. I think there in Conway, there's the Night Shop. And I actually bought myself, the letter openers. I'm a huge fan of letter openers. So I bought myself the Julius Caesar replica letter opener for myself. So yeah, I'm glad that they didn't stop me at the airport. You know,
What it is. It's a black line.
yeah, you know what was actually funny? Like I don't have like a cupboard to display everything, all my letter openers yet. So when I was there in Paris in 2017, I bought a couple of letter openers at some of the stores, and we were going to travel with the Euro Express through to London, from Paris to London, and this security guard was sitting there, and he saw my bag was going through, and the next moment it was like this figure of 5. It looked like these weapons that you use in close combat, but it was my letter openers that were close to each other, and they were sticking out like 5 blades. And the security guard looked at me and is like, "What is this?" I'm like, it's letter openers. You open envelopes with it, and it's like, "Oh, okay, there you can go through." Yeah, you know, it brings actually a thing what happened to us in Doha in the same year when we, you know, with the D-Day landings there at Normandy beaches. There's this one souvenir shop at Bayou. So my father actually went, and he was walking around and he saw the MG42 bullet, and he picked it up and he's like, "Is this clean? Is it like there's nothing like powder or nothing in it?" And the guys looked at my father. He was like, "No, it's clean." They made sure there's nothing. It's just the bullet itself. Yeah. So we literally went from Paris to UK, and then from Heathrow to Doha. But when we wanted to go from Doha to Johannesburg, my father was actually stopped by security. And basically, when he got, they took him to a secret place, but there was like 4 armed men that was walking with him. And then I asked him if he had explosives with him. And he was like, no, he didn't have any explosives with him. And literally, when they started communicating with the guys, they actually found out it was the dog that smelled the powder in the bullet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my father had to negotiate himself out of the issue. And he said, literally, guys, if you want the bullet, take it. Just take it. I just want to go back.
That must have been so scary.
Yeah.
I think you know, you don't expect it, but that's something that you learn. Don't if you buy something like that, make sure it's properly cleaned.
Yeah.
But that's part of fun. So Xavier, but I just want to find out what kind of work do you do?
I work as a butcher.
Oh, as a butcher. Okay. Well, is it like at a certain store or shop, or is it a restaurant? Or?
No. It's a butcher store. So the butcher shop. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it the big one? Is it a small one? I've never been to the Netherlands before, but I know my ancestors came from there. So yeah,
it's quite big. So when it's Saturday, one of the busiest days in the week,
yes,
I have to like tell 15 to 20 people what to do, when to do it, how to do it.
Okay.
If they do it proper, so like that. Yeah.
Okay, so basically you are like the manager of those guys.
I don't own the shop. I help the manager. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's very interesting. But like for instance, Nigel, what are you actually? You said last year on Friday you actually assist with making toothpaste.
Well, the company I work for,
yes.
they do lots of stuff. So the site we're on, we do sort of washing up stuff, so liquid, powder, beads, stuff like that. But I'm in the digitization part of it, so get rid of all the paperwork, and which is really interesting. I enjoy that. So
Okay.
We've been there 16 years now.
Well,
Sure, just for that company.
Yeah.
Sure, that's a
so
long time.
I've done a few different roles, but so you can't get it open, George.
No, it isn't open for. Oh wait, that's why that's there.
So he's got pictures of where everything goes inside.
Yes,
So
yes.
we're trying to do it. Oh, and Cody's just,
No,
Cody's
I'm not
just
going
fallen
to
off.
do it.
Oh,
We've
that,
lost
that's
Cody on the
the,
inside.
as those ones on the right hand side, additional pieces that you also need to add, or is it just additional pieces?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
these are all the
just
spares.
spares.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's got 2 stud shooters built into it.
Yeah,
is
what
why
I
I
actually, yeah, well, you know, it was very interesting when I was building that tower clock set. I don't know if you guys actually realize, you know, that the certain piece which they provide you to assist you if you need to take bricks off from each other. It's
they-
usually, yes, it's
Yeah.
usually in orange. Mine was
Yeah.
in turquoise. I never knew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
This
it was
one.
like the first. Yes, I never knew that there was a turquoise one. I've always had an orange one. Every time when I
I
open
got
the
only
set.
one of this color in. Yeah, I know what you mean. And this came with, I think it was the medieval blacksmith.
Yes, because you know what? I actually bought 2 sets. Like I'm paying it off, but like it's coming at the end of this month. You know the Kingdom's Castle set.
Mhm.
It's one of them. It has a base plate together with it, but it was on discount because they lost the catapult of
Oh,
the. So I said, like, listen here, I'll only buy it if I will be able to get the pieces on Bricklink. So the person actually went and checked and said, no, you will be able to go and buy the pieces on Bricklink. So you can just create your own catapult from them if you buy
Yeah.
the pieces. But yeah, so it's that set and then the blacksmith set. So I think it normally goes now. I'm not sure with the prices, in price increases, it might go for 2,700 Rand now, but I got it for 2,000 Rand. So
Oh,
I was like, yeah, so I just said, let I get it for myself. So now I have 3 of them. So 2, which will be sealed collection, and 1 that I will build for myself, which will be part of my castles collection.
yeah, amazing, lovely.
Yeah, but like even that Pirates of Barracuda set, yes, it's those sets are like one of a kind. If you don't make effort to buy it, you're going to lose out.
Yeah, and you
Definitely,
get
yeah.
regret for the entire life.
Yes. Yeah, like for instance, I've been wondering if I should not save to buy another Lion Knight's castle, one to keep as sealed and same as my other
Yeah.
concepts.
The box is quite big.
If I have space, yes. But yeah,
Yeah,
like for
you
instance,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because like I have my own office, but it's like still where I'm currently sitting at, but it's like still in preparation. It's not like finished off. So it's still like a man cave. But yeah, it's
Yeah, you put the
still
gun
in
on it.
progress.
Was he in there?
No, you can put him
And what
in
do
there
you
if
do
want
for
to.
your
It's
living
in the
then,
front.
Lawan?
Basically, I am a qualified civil engineer, but I'm currently working as a property manager for my father's business here
Okay.
in Johannesburg. So we own a couple of like properties, which is basically residential or commercial. And then we also focus on buying old properties and then either demolishing and rebuilding it, or
Okay.
just renovating it and then renting it out, or we sell it. So
Oh.
that's what the one aspect is. But like I'm also currently doing my MBA through the University of Johannesburg. So just to get the understanding of how to run a business from my
Okay.
perspective, because I don't only want to create it as one income. You know, sometimes property can go up and down. We saw that what happened in COVID-19. So I want to create it as a second form of income. So when the business is on its feet, then I would basically start focusing on going for management position, either in data analytics or but I will have to wait and see. But yeah, the MBA degree makes you a very competitive person out there.
Right, we're finished.
Finally.
It's quite big. I'm quite surprised how big this is, actually.
And basically all the detail that you've added on it, like I can see the sides with all the stickers. And have you actually checked if it's the Republic or the Empire sticker? They're on the side.
We didn't actually. I think they are the Republic. It's just
the Empire's slightly thicker lines, and it's all connected and everything.
But I'm really impressed with this. So we've put the figures inside as much as we can. Let them bring this way so it's actually proper.
Yes.
So it opens up quite well. So we've got the figure just sat on top with the gun, which will rotate. Yes. It's actually got 2 stud shooters, so I won't shoot them at George. But there are 2 stud shooters here. And then this opens up. It's a bit awkward because they don't open very, very far because you got the handle here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting because I don't even have that feature on my gun turret of where it can open like that. So that's something new. But that sides that you are opening up there, that I do have on my ATT. So
Yes, it's a bit awkward to get these in and out. I mean, it gives you a little platform. So I think because it is so awkward, you actually sit them on there and then try and fit the platform in because you'd never get them in there normally.
Oh yeah.
So what's interesting? I can't remember what series or from the Clone Wars series, which episode it was, but when Obi-Wan Kenobi and Commander Cody actually went into battle, and then they had a crash landing, and they were struggling to get out of the situation. They formed a perimeter using the ATT walkers.
I can't remember.
I think Obi-Wan was injured during that process, but it brings back memories with regards to it.
Yeah, so the back of this opens up as well. So let's say you got your movable guns on the back, then this will actually pull apart. So the back will drop down. Again, they try and catch this. So the top will open up and the sides will come out to give you better access. So you've actually got room for 5 troops in there.
Like a butterfly.
Oh,
which is quite
nice. It's like almost like a tank, but also a trooper carrier.
Yeah. Oh, it gives you extra supports as well at the bottom. With the guns when it goes on the floor.
So you've got room to put 7 internal, plus you've got the gunner, plus you have the pilot. So in total, you can have 8 212s in this.
Well, what do you mean the pilot? Who's the pilot?
So it's supposed to be the gunner that's up there, but he'll be the one that's driving the. I'll put the gunner in. The gunner's with Cody at the minute.
Got a question.
Okay.
That math made no sense. He said we can have 7 on the inside, the gunner and the pilot, so you can have 8 in total on the mob.
Did I? Okay, you can have 9 then.
Thank you. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I was also doing am I bad at math or?
Yeah, you wouldn't think maths was my strongest subject at school, would you? Really? But yeah, I think overall it's really nice. I like the way it opens up. You've actually got a little bit of room. I'll try and show on it. So you've actually got a little bit of room at the back to put some of the weapons.
Yes.
There's not enough room to put all of them, unfortunately. But you got a little fire extinguisher as well, which is a bit. I'm not sure they have the fire extinguisher there and a cup.
Where's the coffee cup?
Yeah, yeah. It's a sort of chromish colour one, so it's quite hard to see on the inside of it.
Smelted into a bullet-resistant coffee cup.
Oh, really? Is it really? Or is it just a joke?
Just
A joke. It's because it's like this chrome color, so it looks like the best coloring bits.
But I do like the way this closes up though, because it's all quite angular. So this one goes down, and when you bring this bit up, it actually locks into the roof.
Tries to do it one-handed, can't do it.
To make sure that it's not going to come open. So that's quite nice.
Yeah,
so
you know what?
There's some good design in this.
Yeah, basically, you know what? That cup actually brings back some memories with regards to the British forces. You know, they always, when they are in battle, they like to drink some tea. Eh?
Tea, yeah.
4 o'clock.
I like my tea.
So, but from your side, Nigel, what will you actually have added to this set after you've built this one? Because if you think about it, you can actually see the perspective with regards to utilizing a lot of technique bricks, and then just covering the external parts of the body itself with just normal plain bricks. So what would you have added to make it much more nicer?
That's a very good question. I do like the idea it's got the handle, but I don't think it looks great.
Yeah, I also have the handle, but like from my perspective, that I would have recommended, and what would have made the set much more valuable if they actually thought of added a mechanism of letting it move around.
Yeah.
Yes, and utilizing your cell phone to controlling it as an app. I think they made one of the 80 walkers like that, but not like with the control. But I think definitely that would have been a nice feature. And the colors, just adding the 212 Legion's colors to it.
Yeah.
Hey, what the heck?
Yeah, I know. Hello.
Hello.
I see. I'm not sure if he's spamming, but when you get playing games online, there's always these guys that say hi.
Don't forget to hit the like.
But Xavier, what would you have added if you? I know you're not like a big fan of Star Wars, but like any suggestions from your side?
I like the idea of that you can go in and play inside of the tank. What I think it reminds me of a puppy. The way it looks and it stands, and
just add a leash around it.
Yeah, maybe pink leash. And studs to make it like a pit
bag.
And I think what is very unique of the set is basically they made a combination of the ATT Walker with a battle pack. So normally you would not see that. They would just only have a few iconic figures, and that's it. So I think that's why that's why also looking at getting that additional 212 figures so that I can add it to my ATT. So just as troopers that I can add at the back. So but that's just my comment with regards to the set. But overall, I think it's a very awesome set, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody that because, like they say, it's the most anticipated set that came out this year.
Because I don't know about other sort of affiliations, but for the Star Wars, I say this Space Tier Commander Cody has been, I say, one of, if not the most requested character for a few years now.
Yeah. Can you maybe take off the helmet and just show the face? Okay. Does he? Yeah. Does he have two double face?
Just the one.
Just the one.
It's
okay.
Pretty much the exact same as the gunner as well. So because obviously they're all clones.
Yeah, I think the map's just slightly different.
Yeah, but overall, But I just hope Lego actually brings out a set with Commander Rex.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like asking for it, and I think from my perspective, this year was like the greatest, together with 2013, the greatest year of bringing out cool sets of Star Wars.
Yes. Yeah, no, I think with the helmets that they're bringing out next year, I think shows their intentions of going back to the clones.
Yes, it's as if the Clone Wars had a massive impact on everybody than what the or the movies or the episodes that came after it.
Yeah.
I was searching the web the other day, and I was like, came across the idea of what really intrigues me is more of the story of Chancellor Palpatine.
Yes.
He had a Sith Lord. What happened to him? We heard the story, but have we seen it? Wouldn't that be interesting to see in the cinema?
Yeah, basically because on one of the movies he actually died, but they made an additional clone of him, so they just transferred the mind to the other clone body. That's what they're apparently saying. I'm not sure if George Lucas actually wrote something like that for his imagination, but yeah, that's just what that's what I.
Side, you know.
Yeah, and that's why I think. Sorry, Nigel, you can talk.
No, go on. Sorry, you carry on. I'll speak up.
Basically, I think that's why they also took away the clones from Kamino and just destroyed everything, because the Empire wanted to have it closer to their bases and not as far as at the planet of Kaminos. Like, for instance, it was attacked during the Clone Wars, so it made it much more vulnerable being so far away.
Yeah, it'd be good to see, like I say, to see more of the backstories of Palpatine, and I'd like to know where they're going with Darth Maul as well, with him reappearing in the Solo film.
Yeah,
after he'd been killed, so they need to fill that story in somehow as well.
That's in the Clone Wars.
Oh, that's in the Clone Wars.
It showed that he got like a mechanical leg body and stuff.
Yeah, because also
with the episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi, you get to know Princess Leia a bit more, how she met Obi-Wan, and
I thought that the little girl they had playing was fantastic.
Oh, she did.
She was absolutely perfect for that role.
She was Princess Leia.
Yeah, and basically, if you think about it, well, what happened to some of the iconic Jedis that managed to survive the Purge?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, there was the one, I can't remember his name again, but it was the guy that actually helped or assisted the Jedi children, or children that were connected to the Force, to disappear, that they won't get captured by the Empire. So they did mention him during the series of Obi-Wan.
Yeah, some interesting stuff.
Sorry?
Yeah, no, that was someone different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've left a lot of open ends.
Yes,
So,
definitely. And I'm looking forward to Ahsoka, the new Ahsoka series. Definitely. Well, when is that coming out?
I think that might be sort of March time next year. I think because you got you got Andor, haven't you? That's coming out. Is it Andor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Andor's coming.
Soon.
Yes. And
I don't really know anything about that.
Yes, basically, I think what everybody's anticipating is the new Lord of the Rings series that's coming out, which is based on the Second Age. And that's what they're anticipating for. And then basically also, what is this Game of Thrones, the Targaryen side? That's something new again. But I think I think so. They might bring out. I'm not sure, some Lord of the Rings sets. Not sure. So keep an eye out for that if they try and bring it out. But yeah,
I did really like the Hobbiton.
Yes.
That's a really nice set you've got there.
Yes. Yeah, but also expensive. It was paid off like 3 months on it. But also, did you guys hear of Indiana Jones? The new sets are going to come out of Indiana Jones.
Oh, I didn't know there were new sets coming out. No.
Yes, I'm not joking. They are preparing to get new sets with regards to it. And then also the combination of the Avatar. Avatar. Those are sets that I'm kind of like looking forward to.
I wonder if they're doing Indiana Jones, whether they're going to do a new game.
So sorry, two people were talking. So.
You're first, Nigel.
I was wondering with the Indiana Jones whether they'll do an updated version of the games, because they were excellent.
Yes, I've never actually played the games before. But yeah, with Indiana Jones, that will be something nice to get. Just like the maybe new sets or just new, or basically taking the old ones and just adding new features or new detail to it. Yeah. But also the Avatar will definitely be something to get if you are an investor in Lego itself. But yeah, but if you are an Avatar fanatic, I would definitely recommend of getting it.
Sorry, Xavier.
Yeah, I was trying to say I tried to watch the movie 2 times now.
No?
So you don't like it?
It takes on, and I was like, okay, he's now on a dragon Avatar or something, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, you know there's a feature on your laptop. You can just say fast forward, eh? So you just make it fast forward.
Go to the end.
Go to the end quickly. But basically those are my anticipated sets that I'm looking at of maybe getting, but it depends. Also on budget so basically from your side, Nigel, what are you preparing to get or build next for the live stream?
For the next live stream, potentially the castle. I've got to see the Ecto 1 at some point. I'm hoping there might be a bit of surprise when we do the Ecto 1. We might have some unique guests. I need to see whether they're going to be okay to do it or not.
Right.
I think that could be quite fun. So if they give us the okay, I'll let you know what's going on that one. But yeah, it could be quite fun.
So basically, yes, you can talk, George.
Correction to what you said, which was it was George's gaming guide in general. I presume you meant because we agreed that you were doing the train and I was doing the castle. So I'm going to be sat here with the big box, opening it, building all the castle.
Yeah, but surely if you're doing live stream, we best do both of us, wouldn't it?
Okay, I can build it. Yeah. I just really want to build a castle by myself.
Sorry, Xavier.
We talked about it earlier. Do a dual build.
Yes.
So I'll have to take down mine, build it again. It's fantastic build.
Yeah, basically what I think from my perspective, like I said to Nigel and George, I literally don't have the time and effort. Like, for instance, a lot of people don't watch YouTube videos to take for like 70 to 20 minutes. They want to see it as quick as possible, scroll through it, and then basically see, is it worth buying or not? So that's why my videos is between 3 to 5 minutes. If you, one of our guys that is on the group, Chow, go and check his videos, and you will actually see the same aspect of what I'm talking about. And he's not talking, he's just showing his detail and building. and is getting a lot of views. And I think if Chow actually adds you to that group and you start off with your, let's say, your YouTube channel, I'll definitely think you are going to get a lot of subscribers, because there's I think on his Facebook page is over 20,000 followers.
Well, that's a lot.
That's impressive.
So yeah. But when are you guys planning for the next live stream? Because then I will basically see if I might be able to join you, because with MBA that's starting tomorrow with my courses. So
yeah, we're not sure yet. It's because George starts high school in a couple of weeks, so we just need to see how he's getting on with high school as to when we sort of schedule it. Because it depends how much homework he's getting as to when we can do them.
Whenever it would be, it would probably be a weekend.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
If we're doing them, it'll probably be Saturday, Sundays. There's a gap.
Okay. Yeah, I think Saturdays or Sundays might be better. But I'm doing 2 new courses for the next 7 weeks, and I'm also writing an exam, which is accounting for the one which. So I'm not sure if I will be able to join you during a live stream, because due to assignments that I'm working on, but I will probably join the chat. But then Xavier will basically take my place and entertain everybody.
Do my best.
So Xavier, how have you found it today, being your first live stream?
Yeah, a bit of nervous first, but then it was go with flow.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice to be able to have, because when you're doing a live stream on your own, you see the comments coming through, but you have to try and keep talking, and it's really hard when, especially if no one's commenting at the time. So we really appreciate that you've both joined us, because it's so much better, isn't it, being able to chat, and you get some really good conversations going. It's been really interesting, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Sure.
because you know what actually happens with me when I start building, I keep quiet. I can't. If someone starts talking to me, I get distracted. So I'm not actually good with that while sitting and building and chatting. Then I literally get distracted with the whole thing. So I'm not good with it. But yeah, guys, I think it was actually great, and even it's small, short and sweet. It's actually good that we made the time and effort to have our first, not like our first, but like get together of more than 4 people on a live stream. So and we
for sure.
and I think, for instance, if we can start also looking at the aspects of getting Twitch also to live stream. Oh,
that's beauty.
yeah.
Oh,
So this is what my friend bought us this Christmas.
It's still in
we
the
keep saying
box.
we're going to build on a live stream, and we've never quite got there.
Definitely, man. Yes, that's a nice set.
Yeah, 2,500 pieces, so it's going to be probably 6 hours to build on live, because it's always a bit slower on live stream anyway.
Yes.
But it's really fantastic. I'm tempted to get the lighting kit for this as well.
Yes.
I can see why.
You actually get a remote control with it.
that was just based off the latest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you've got it. So you've got the engine sounds. You can have the sirens going. You can do the indicators.
You got also the siren sound.
Yeah,
It's iconic. I won't do it.
yeah. So
With a set, is it that included, or is it just part of the kit?
no, this is part of the kit.
Oh, okay.
So I think, if I remember rightly, it was about £70 or £80 for the lighting kit.
Sure.
But
Just
as I say,
everything
there's
is
not
good.
many I would light, but I think this, from what I've seen, it looks really nice. But it's again one of those things. It's like, it'd be really nice, but then would I ever actually use it once I've built it?
Yeah. So but I definitely think for your next live stream, this would be my recommendation, because everybody likes Ghostbusters.
Yeah. I'll say, hopefully, let's say if the people can talk to, if they'll come on the stream, I think they'll be really cool as well. So
Yeah,
I'll probably speak to the details when we're not on live. But
yeah,
No problem.
yeah. Yeah, basically, if you think about what's in a few weeks' time, there is more Halloween. Halloween
Yes.
is on its way, so maybe something like that.
yeah,
Oh,
that'd
that's
be
a
good.
good idea.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That is a really good idea. But yeah, but it's quite good. 'Cause it's
1-0
actually
for
the
Loan.
new film as well.
Sorry,
So it's got some of the features from the new film. So it's based
Yes,
on the
yes.
latest film.
Oh, but is it still available? I'm not even sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I think it is.
I think it is. I've when I bought this yellow Ninjago dragon, I seen in catalog for the
Okay.
new season for this upcoming Christmas, and it's still in that catalog, the Ghostbuster
Okay,
Extra one.
so basically, is it part of which theme is it part of? Is it Icons?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Way at the back at the 18+ section.
Okay. Yeah, because that will be something nice to get for yourself. It's and like for instance the Tumbler, the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I
That,
think you're just about to see up there.
Yes. But I think it has joined the dark side over there because it's so black.
Yeah. In fact, it's really strange that because the Batwing is just angled perfectly, so you can see straight underneath it. So you can't actually see it on the shelf. The Batwing's actually right in the middle.
Of course, if it falls, it lands on my head.
Yeah. And then we've got the 1989 Batmobile. The 1989 Batmobile I actually prefer to the Tumbler.
The 1989 Batmobile is not from 1989. Well, the Lego set.
The Lego set isn't, but the film is.
Yeah,
But for me, that's the much nicer set. I mean, the Tumbler's good, but yeah, this for me, if I know they don't make anymore, but if you had the chance, that'd be the one I'd go for.
Yeah. But I would definitely go for the Tumbler because I'm not a huge fan of the old Batman movies, but like I'm a huge fan of the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
I remember when the first movie came out and the Batmobile was actually moving in between the police, and they were like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Oh no, it is a fantastic. The latest trilogy. I mean, I haven't seen the latest Batman film. I don't even like the trailer of the latest Batman film. But I think the Dark Knight trilogy was amazing. I think the 1989 one was excellent with Michael Keaton. But then it just went silly after that.
Yeah, because I don't know, the ones that came out with the Justice League, that it wasn't like the Batman. It was more like with superheroes and stuff like that. It's not like it was more like the Dark Knight was playing more of the personal struggle of mankind, like when we go through our daily livelihoods and when something breaks you, and it's like you motivate yourself to get back up and just to keep on going. And that was something nice to look at. It's kind of like inspiring.
Yes.
Yeah, I also have like a gesture of Batman, but it's of the second Dark Knight movie where he actually holds a card of Joker in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the gestures that I actually bought for myself. But yeah, due to limited space, I have not displayed it yet.
We are
limited.
Yeah, we are very quickly. Well, I say quickly run out of space. We've run out of space, so I'm just trying to make more. I have no idea where the castle's going to go.
Yeah, you know what you can actually do is if you have some space in your yard, you can actually look on online and buy yourself like these container homes. And just add it in the back and just remove everything, and that's your additional space for Lego.
Unfortunately, it's not a very big garden. Got the space for that. It would be ideal to have something out there, because then we could move the recording studio out there, because it's our dining room, so we don't have a dining table anymore.
Are Do you have a double story house, or is it just a
Yeah.
single?
Yeah,
Okay.
two-story house. So George has got some sets in his room. We've got the little office upstairs with the bedrooms.
His notepad there was.
Why are you reading it out loud if I'm asking you to read something?
So George is asking if you think that this would look good in a mock. It'd have to be a
Yes.
big mock.
Precisely, that's what I'm asking.
Can it
Definitely.
go with the 8080? Or is
It's
that
different. Yeah, it's different time periods. The 8080.
Yeah.
But what we have got, it can go with.
Is the 501st Legion. That battle pack. Actually, make it come.
That'd be good size, actually.
So go with
We've
that.
got-
But we'll also have
Yes.
turbo
man.
tank.
Definitely. Making a mock. You guys also have what is it, that the droid tank?
Yeah, the
1, 2, 2.
yeah, somewhere.
Definitely.
Oh, what is it there? And the best bit is it actually fits droids in it where they like fold up and stuff. So that works pretty well.
Yes. So basically, what kind of environment are you looking at?
Green because it's easier, and on the grey base plates we bought loads of the smaller green ones. So that we can fill it all with that. So it'd be like a big clone base, but then it either will or won't be attacked, but it probably will be.
Yeah.
So I thought that would look quite nice. And for the table scale is quite good.
How big? So how big is the table going to be? Is it like a normal table size, or is it just is it going to be two tables, 3 tables, or is it going to be more?
The trouble is we have to make it modular. So
yeah. So because we'd probably do I was thinking in like a couple of years once we have the bits, well, as soon as possible, really. Hinting on for base plates. So I was thinking that it could be like the space here, so we could put like all the base plates lined up, but they're not stuck together properly.
Yes.
So you can take a few bits off and they all come apart. So then you can also have like the different layers of the clone facility and everything pop out and stuff. So it's not all one big solid piece. It makes it easy to move.
It's a bit stiff, this, so I think I've just broken something off it trying to get it out. But
of course.
In this set,
you do realise that's what that's for.
They
I
breaks
didn't know
again,
what that's for.
Oh,
It's
there it
breaking
is.
the set, and it's so simple.
I forgot about that.
There's a Technic piece on the outside that makes it come out, yet he's brute forcing it out, which doesn't work.
Yes, this moment. Breaking that.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Something I don't like with the ATTE is you've got
that goes back to given.
that camera's not on. I forgot about that.
No,
You
it's not
don't
on.
have the proper black guns. It's like the dark silver.
Oh.
It's only the clones that have the black guns, so I don't know why.
but my question was, with the tank, that blue one with the Soka Tano with do you also have that set?
Yeah. We got that as soon as it got out pretty much.
So basically you can also combine it with this, with the ATT, and then create your whole battle, like a combination of the 212 that's being attacked and the 501st is like joining the battle to assist them during battle. Something like that.
We also have the tank that Mace Windu's in earlier in the year. We have that on the show. Actually, you can't see it over there.
Yes, the Clone Trooper tank. That's what I was speaking about a bit earlier, where the guy hasn't responded yet, but it's like the first turbo. Oh, not turbo. Sorry, the clone tank. So yeah. Shame that, Xavier. Basically, we are talking about the Star Wars, and you're only into cars and pirates.
No problem. I like
we'll
Star Wars.
convert you. We'll convert
Yeah.
you.
This is just an
Oh,
article
the
thing
cinema
out at this point.
Yeah.
But not the cartoon Star Wars. I haven't seen those.
Oh yeah, no, neither me. I've only seen season 7. I'm trying to get the rest of the episodes, but I'm not sure if it's on Netflix or Disney Plus.
Disney,
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Okay. So, yeah, you see, I'm not used to watching Disney Plus or Netflix, so I would definitely like to just see how the first 6 seasons were. So that's something that I missed from my side.
From Star Wars.
Yes.
Mm.
I've seen all the movies, but I've not had time to watch the Boba Fett season. The first
that
season.
was good, but not as good as Mandalorian.
Mandalorian
Yes.
wins.
Yeah, the Mandalorian was.
Mandalorian wins, and then Obi-Wan is a good second.
Yeah.
Maybe if Obi-Wan has a good season episode 2, maybe it can even become number 1.
Yeah. Because
Go on.
yes, Nigel. No,
No,
you
go
can
on.
talk, Nigel.
I'm struggling to see how they're doing series 2 of Obi-Wan because of where they left it. It's almost completely set up as the start of episode 4.
Yeah.
So yeah,
maybe he can not assist Princess Layla, but also maybe assist the Resistance, because that might be something that we have not thought about. But
Well, the thing is, it's thought of as being dead, isn't he? It's no one knows about him apart from Princess Leia.
Yeah.
So
but from my side, the Mandalorian is much more cooler, and is more like an intimidating character. He's like a badass guy that's actually kicking everybody's ass on this series. But yeah.
I like those early episodes where you don't know the face.
Yes.
I was so intrigued with how does it look, and you see him drinking
I don't think they should have shown his face.
It's great.
I think he should have I don't think they should have shown his face.
That's my yeah. They should kept it like something like Darth Vader. When Darth Vader enters the room, everybody knows it's him. It's gonna be
That
nasty.
was the whole point of the Mandalorians, wasn't it? They never took the helmets off.
Yeah.
Most of the time, he's got it off. Yes.
Yeah. It's almost like Top Gear. Nobody knew who was the guy. Steve. So yeah.
To believe it was Michael Schumacher.
Yes. But yeah, Top Gear was really nice. But I think it's now the Grand Tour or what Grand? I'm not sure what's the newest.
Yeah, so the Grand Tour is still good. It's a shame that they came off Top Gear.
Yeah,
because the new Top Gear series is okay, but it needs those 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It just worked. Yes.
Yeah,
I know it's controversial, but
those 3 guys are really, really good together. Especially when they toured Botswana. They had to go through the whole. I think there was a couple of years ago, but yes, those guys had to figure out ways to get through from the one place to the other. And it's actually interesting to see how they work on plans to solve a problem. Even though Jeremy always just stands and looks. He's just yelling and saying, you need to do this and that. And the other 2 guys are actually working to get the thing done and dusted. Especially, what the River Kwai out there and when they were building the bridge so the trucks could actually go over.
Was that the one where they're on the side of the mountain going down that really thin path trying to pass the bus? Was that one?
I'm not sure. I really can't remember. It's been a
'Cause
while
that-
since.
That was so dangerous. I don't know how they were even allowed to build that.
Yeah, because
they try to build cars that can float to cross the channel.
yes. And you know what's so funny is normally you would look at it and it's like the Toyota, and you're like, yeah, right. And if you look at it, it's like Toyota is actually showing all the other 4x4s that they can actually is better than the others.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
I just love Clarkson on that, where it's like it's often one motor. It's like no more power. He puts
More power.
One motor on the back of it.
yes. Just for interest sake, how many viewers do we have, or is it just the 4? Or do
I think
So there's been 3 in it constantly. I think one of those may be counted as us. So I honestly don't know. I didn't notice it going up or down very much, but as I say, Xavier's normally on that count. So
I got it on. I got YouTube on, and I pressed like.
yeah, thank you. But no, I've really enjoyed it. It's been really good.
yes,
And it's nice
definitely.
to sort of have a chat. Yeah, I think these. I say the building's good, but I think this has actually been really good talking about the different Lego sets and Star Wars and so on. So
Yes.
I'm
I've really
breaking
enjoyed
my
it.
set apparently.
I haven't broken it. Oh, maybe I did.
Well witnessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, living up to my name again.
But you know what would be actually good is for the end of year, maybe like a Christmas special live stream. Try and see if we can get Brandon, because everybody's going on holiday.
Yeah.
Try and see if we can chow on everybody just for Christmas special live stream.
Yeah, because I think on this version of StreamYard, I think you can have 10 people.
Yes.
I'll have to double check.
And then basically try and see if we can create it in such a time period that everybody can connect or be available, because we have to take into consideration Brandon and Chow and the others that are in Asia and Australia.
Yeah, we could get Lit Bricks and Jojo and all them. Yeah, it'd be good.
Yes, because I think just to get them together, and then also, what's that other guy, Janile or something like that?
Yeah,
he's from Germany.
Yeah.
Yes, he's from Germany. Maybe we can try and see if we can get like a Christmas special, or just saying hello to each other, basically just showing what sets we got for Christmas.
I got already a Christmas present set.
Well, already?
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine is over. Yeah.
I didn't realise they were out yet.
No, it was on a discount. I bought it for €4.
No, obviously, that's my Christmas seed.
Yeah, because I think it's the end of this month. The Advent calendar's become available.
Where's it? You get that one?
Sorry?
I think the Advent calendar's become available September.
Okay. Oh, you can do those shorts again.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed doing that when I was doing the build in the bag.
Yeah.
They're still all in the bag, aren't they?
They're still all in the bag. I have no clue. Oh, actually, yeah, I do. We have got them all in storage. I know where they are.
Yeah.
I did like 2, I think.
So some of them were really challenging because there were small bags for the size of the ships. But I quite enjoyed doing that.
Oh, is it now for the Advent calendar?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your set, Lauren? I didn't see it good.
Okay, sorry, man. It's basically like in the man cave, it's the Shire set.
Oh.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Oh, wow.
So basically, there was someone that was actually, just to show you the back side of it. Yeah, if you can see
Wow.
it. So my
Nice.
camera was a bit small.
Yeah, I don't know whether you go to the mouse. We could make your screen bigger, but I haven't got the mouse on me at the minute.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, basically, I just saw it on Facebook Marketplace, but it was like 3,000 rand, and I just said like it's something I always wanted. And I remember I was standing in the store. It was like 2013, and I was holding the set in my hand. And I was willing to buy it, and then my mom said, "No, you mustn't buy it." And then I just placed it back and regretted it. And then, like,
See,
then
George,
I saw
never
this.
listen to your mom if it's about Lego. I do the same.
So yeah, basically, I just said to myself, keep my eyes closed. Yes, it's a lot of money, but get it for myself, and it literally has a iconic pieces. Like, for instance, if you can remember from The Hobbit, where Gandalf made a scratch on the door for the dwarves to see the mark, and the maps of the Shire and the Misty Mountains, and basically, what was it? What's that certain the Lonely Mountain with a dragon on it, and then all the interior parts of it, like what we can remember from the movie, and the special round door. So
it does look a really nice set. I like the fact that you get, was it about 4 or 5 4 drawers in it, isn't it?
Yes, if I just have a look at it, it's 4 dwarves. It's Balin, Dwalin, Bofa, and Bomber. And then you get Gandalf and Bilbo on it. But it's like, if you just think if you can add the light bricks or that light functions on it, then you can actually light up the whole set itself.
Yeah, I like the I say, because we've got the light kit for the gauntlet, and I think it's really good how it does the stones, but then it had a light at the bottom of it. And that's the one of the things that I like about the lighting kit. They tend to put too much light on.
Yes.
So I actually disconnected that, so it's just the stones. But yeah, I mean, it's like if we ever did. That's one of the things I like about the Ecto 1 kit, because it is the lights of the car. They're not got loads of extra stuff put onto it. It's just the ones you'd expect. But some of the sets you see, and it's just too bright.
Yes,
and there's lights where you wouldn't expect them, but yeah, I think there are some very good lighting kits out there.
But basically, we just need to go and look a bit online and see what we can find. Like, I've actually not done a lot of research because I'm also looking to kind of like create my Bricklink store a year after I finished my studies for this year. So that's one of my projects that I want to work through, or basically on, during December, getting that kicked off. So that I can actually start working on one of my small hobby businesses. But yeah, guys, I think it's a very good opportunity that we had this evening. Just actually basically meet each other in person, having a good live stream. And I think last time when I checked the previous live stream that we had 34 views on it. I don't know if you picked it up. So it actually shows that there are people that are watching it in their spare time. So I think we should do it much more, and maybe recommend. I think I will recommend the Christmas special on the group. Then we can see what we can create for December. Just plan for what lies ahead. So
I also like to say I just like to say thanks for inviting, and the idea of just gathering around online and be busy with the thing we love about Lego, building, chatting, discussing. We should consider doing that in the future also, because the build was being done in 37 minutes, and it's now
Yeah.
1 hour 24 minutes. So we talked about a lot.
I wasn't
No,
keeping
but-
track. But yeah.
But yeah, I think it's good to see that we are connecting and networking with other Lego fans out there. Just
Definitely.
to see, it's not only like one person that has this crazy fanatics with Lego, but there's a lot of other people that also has the same hobby as you, but maybe just different interests and different themes out there. Like
Yeah.
I know Georgie likes what's his name, Minecraft. He
Yeah.
likes his Minecraft. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that, but each person has the unique Lego theme that they enjoy.
Yeah, so we had his game of actually we had video, didn't we? He had his game of Warhammer yesterday.
Oh, okay.
We're
Okay.
going again Wednesday. So we're having
Okay.
another game Wednesday night, aren't we?
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah, and I need to get back into my 3D printing as well.
Yes.
Because I'll do my odd bits like the shelves. But I'm trying to print a big Titan robot. Well, actually, it's
Oh,
26 inches tall, I think it is.
okay.
But it's going to be in resin. So
Sure.
it's yeah, but I've been doing it for about 3.5 years, so I need to get back onto it.
Yeah, he's got the legs and parts of the armor.
No, I've got the feet.
Oh, the feet. They're not even the legs. Going back to the subject of the Christmas calendars, I have actually got 2 of them. So one of the 2 that I did, which I did end up taking out of the bag, was I wanted to use the Stormtrooper for a mock. So that was one of the ones I did. That was one of the earlier ones in it, I believe. And then at one point, this is the specific one that was in it. It's the Snoke's Cruiser, or just a normal Star Destroyer. And it's got all the pieces in the bag, and it had the instructions of this big thing. And I'm just like, I'm not doing this. Put it down and walked out.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
it's really difficult because ones like this, there's not a lot of room in the bag.
Exactly.
So to actually build it in the bag was a little bit of a challenge. I think probably the worst one was, I think there was a slave one, wasn't there, in there?
Oh, that was terrible.
And the bag was smaller than this.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
So it like perfectly fit in the bag. So
But yeah,
it's really cool
I
to get it together.
I saw someone do it on, I think it was on
Yes.
TikTok. I thought
Yes.
I quite like that idea. So,
Yeah.
so I challenged myself
Yeah.
to doing it.
Basically, what I'm doing is, like for instance, my shorts that I do with my minifigures, I post it on TikTok. So just to try and get more followers. But yeah, like for instance, today I posted that one of the Lego Tower Clock of Lego or what from Harry Potter. I just checked now. I got over 7,300 views.
That's good.
Just
That's
from-
really good climbing.
Just from I think I posted it like 4:30 this afternoon.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
a lot of views. So yeah, that actually shows you you should actually try and do more shorts, because I normally see you guys only do long videos, but make it more kind of a different variety of videos. And I think you guys should also start just showing a figure and post it at certain time periods and see what happens with regards to if you can increase your viewer and watch time and maybe getting more subscribers from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because funnily enough, the most views I ever had on the videos was I did some Star Wars. What's that show that won't let you watch? Normal green light, red light. Squid Games. I did Star Wars Squid Games. And did
Yes,
a couple of
you get
little
bound
mobs.
on it, right?
Yeah. So I had one. It was like a clone base, and you got the gunner on top, and then the other clones were trying to get closer. I did one where it was the tug of war. But they got the most views. It's ridiculous, really, because it didn't really mean anything.
Yeah, basically, like my highest views that I got it was with Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. Just 15 seconds, I got over 19,000 views.
Oh wow!
So So yeah, Xavier, we'll basically show you some tricks from our side. If you start off with your YouTube channel, um, yeah, we'll show you some tricks. So the shorts is basically we don't want to give too much away. Otherwise, there's someone here from YouTube that might be listening. But yeah, the shorts is actually helping everybody on the group itself.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, if you are going to start some, because I think the sets you've got with the Barracuda Bay and the pirate ship
Yes.
and everything in it, I'd be really interested in seeing reviews on them because they just look
Yes.
fantastic. You don't get to see
Definitely.
them. Yeah,
Yeah, and you have very rare sets that both Nigel and I don't have. So yeah, with the castle fan that you are, I think you might get a lot of subscribers, and you might get your channel monetized a lot quicker than both the two of us.
I don't know. I need to improve my English.
Or just show it and maybe see what happens. But yeah, it's practice. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
So
see.
many
We'll see.
things on the table. There's no room for anything.
no, we've got. Yeah, if we're going to do a mock with these things, it's going to be big, isn't it?
Well, it would only be like a couple. So it'd be like in the base, you'd also have stuff like the walkers and stuff.
Yeah, one of a mock I would have loved to have done, but I could never afford to have done it, was Battle of Hoth with the UCS 8080. But I have 2 or 3 of them, so you can have sort of one down as if it's been taken down by the tow ropes, because we've got the smaller snow speeders about the right size for it, and the Hoth ATST was pretty much the right size. So I think there was loads of opportunity there. It was just
a matter
too
of
expensive.
Basically, I think from my perspective, you don't have to make it a massive mock. You can just make a small miniature one, and maybe have 2 ATST walkers, and with the AT-AT walker and just a lot of snow troopers, and then basically the rebels that are just digged in and entrenched there in the the manholes and everything like that, or in the trenches, and just maybe create a small one. Because that's what I also see on Instagram. Because I have my own Instagram, TikTok, and the YouTube channel. So that's what I'm seeing the guys are doing at the moment. So that might be my recommendation. But I also just see if you work a lot with with white colors, it tends to fade over a time period. That's what I just pick up. So
you can see the Obi-Wan starship. Unfortunately, the 20-year-old one is more beige than white now. It's 20 years old. Yeah,
the white on my Black Sea Barracuda, just one stroke of white. And if I turn around the bricks, one side is yellow, one side is white.
Basically, what I've also noticed is when you expose the Lego to too much dust and sunlight, or just light itself, it starts changing color.
It's color. It's also because known for the castle fence on the rust, the real old gray. It's ugly. My castle looks great from a distance, but if you come up close, you see all those different shades of gray.
Because
with white the same, and blue. Blue is even worse because I got real old bricks from 1970, and they call it brittle blue because if you put them together and you want to take them apart, it breaks.
Yeah,
and I tried it myself, and I was like, okay, this piece I haven't built it for 30 years. Put it together, broke.
Because the reddish brown's the same, isn't it? I think the older reddish browns are notorious for breaking.
Yes, the fire station modular.
Yes.
It comes with all tons of plates, and everybody cries if you want to take off the plates from each other. It breaks.
Yeah, but you know, what's also a very iconic set is basically the fire station. I don't know if you guys like a fire station itself, but like I've always wanted a fire station. I do have a police station, but it's like the 1996 one. There were the green windows. I don't know if you can remember that one. But
I one from earlier with the towers.
Yes.
I
So
like that
basically, I don't know if you guys can remember Rescue, the theme Rescue.
No.
Yeah, basically it was 1999 to 2000. It was kind of like it was part of Adventures. And I bought like 2 small sets of it. And it's like I think it will be limited edition sets from my side. But even, you know, like the Ninja castle theme. I don't know if you can remember it, Zabir. Like it also came out in 1999. So I was like 7 years old at that time period. And I had to decide if I would take the Ninja castle or the rescue helicopter. And today I'm very sad that I chose the chopper and not the castle.
You're making me feel old.
And you know, like when I sit here, I'm like, you know, when we were speaking about how old the sets are, and I was like, 1996, and some of those sets are almost as old as I am, and I'm like, guys. So it's interesting of how long these sets can actually last. So it makes
incredible.
them. Yes. So
Yeah, because when I was a kid, you didn't have sets; it was just bricks.
Yes. The same with my mother. She also had Lego, which was basically just building a house and a couple of doors and the windows and stuff like that. But it was not a set itself. But it's very interesting.
Well, I've got so much fond memories of Lego. I had a nephew who had so much Lego, and then when they had the birthday, he always turned his room into a city, and you had all the trains going around, and it's the trains from before the 9-volt era, so with the bars between the rails, and he had like running all of those trains, and I'm like watching now those trains on YouTube, and I was like, man, does he still have all those trains? It's crazy. And he also had a lot of space, a lot of castles, and I was like getting into Lego at that moment. And I remember building a castle there, and he was like, you know, the castle you have, they had a yellow castle, and I was like, yellow castle, yeah, right, because I was like 6 years old. A yellow castle. There be no yellow castle. And he picks up a box with the yellow castle. And I'm now thinking, knowing the price of this, if you have the set with the box and stickers and all, man, does he still have it? You know? And back then he just grabs and it's like, oh, here it is, the yellow castle, and he throws it away, the box. And those memories, they keep popping up, you know. And that's exactly what Loan says. I'm like here with a set of, now you can't pay it anymore. Or will I pick up this chopper? I'll pick up the chopper. And and now you're like, what did I do?
A set that I'm actually still want to get is the 1996 Lion Knight castle. It was basically on a base plate itself. Had a couple of oh no, it's not the Lion Knights, it's the Royal Knights. Sorry,
Royal Knights.
Yeah, of 1996. So and it basically was
Blue
part of
rooftops, or not?
sorry.
Was it one with the blue rooftops?
Yes, and with the ghosts.
Yeah.
You can remember I'm still
I can't
looking
remember that
for.
one.
Yeah, I'm still looking for that one, but no luck at all.
I got one here. It's in my Black Sea Barracuda right now.
Yeah, yes, but that's something that I'm still looking for. But yeah, not at the moment. It's not available anymore.
No.
I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for it, but I think you will only get it on Bricklink. But then I will have to import it from overseas.
Yeah.
So
Shipping,
that's going to probably,
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think from my side, I will need to start going. Otherwise, it gets a very bit late from my side. And I have to start working. Yeah, and I need to start working again tomorrow with not only work, but also studies. I see my content has already been uploaded for accounting and strategy. So, a lot of work. But I think just want to say thank you to everybody for making the time and effort to make this possible. Always thank you to Nigel and George for providing us with the links. I think from us, like from my side and from Xavier's side, we're learning from you, and maybe in future we'll also start implementing the necessary resources and infrastructure to have our own live streams, and then we can basically allow everybody to join. So
And the good thing with live streams is we see that when we do a live stream, our watch hours increases a lot.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So I think that's just from my side. But Xavier, closing comments from your side?
It was great. It was blast. And before you know it, 1 hour and 40 minutes passed.
We really appreciate you both joining us today. It's such a pleasure having you both here, and it's nice to actually see you and hear your voice, Xavier, rather than just the live chat.
Don't disappoint. I know.
No, really appreciate it. I say it's been really good fun. Nice chat before as well.
Yes.
Yeah, really appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully we can do this again soon.
Yes. So I think just give us the dates of when you want to do another live stream. I know we take into consideration George's what going to high school and seeing what his homework is, and then also my studies, and then basically then just take it from there on. Then we just communicate on the group when you want to do a live stream. Then I will try and see if I can take some time off and maybe join you guys, or just sit in the comments and just listen to you guys.
Yeah, I'll keep the live stream group open again, so that once we get some dates and everything, I'll share it through there.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, everybody. You must have a great evening, and you must stay safe.
Yes, you too.
Thanks, man.
Go to the chair, please.
Go to the what chair?
That chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch it.
So I need to go over there to stop the stream.
Yeah.
No, that's
we don't have the mouse here either.
George.
What was it, sorry?
George does the ending.
Do your bit there.
Yeah.
But no, thank you so much to the two of you. So we did actually, about 5 minutes from the end there, went up to 6 viewers.
Oh, okay, really? That's interesting.
We went straight up and came straight back down. So a bit strange. I think I didn't move at all. You still got past me, so let's move in, but still gets past me. But yeah, so that's probably where we're going to be ending the live stream for tonight. So huge thanks to Lohan and Xavier for joining us tonight. And yeah, so I think that's where we're going to be ending it for today. And we really hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
Bye.
watching. Bye.
Bye.